Hello, my dear friends. I'm truly happy you're here with me today. No matter where you're watching from, your living room, your balcony, your garden, or that quiet chair by the window, I want this moment to feel personal, calm, and warm, as if we're sitting together, sharing tea, talking honestly about life. So let me ask you something gently. How are you really doing today? Not the polite answer, but the honest one. How does your body feel? How does your heart feel? And what about your mind? As we grow older, these quiet check-ins with ourselves matter more than ever, yet so many people forget to pause. They stay busy, worried, distracted, and slowly drift away from their own needs. Before we go further, take a slow breath and think about your life right now. Are you caring for yourself the way you deserve? Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually? Because today's topic is important. Very important. Today, we're talking about 9 serious mistakes that quietly damage life in old age. They don't happen overnight. They creep in slowly, often unnoticed, until one day, life feels heavier than it should. These mistakes affect health, happiness, relationships, and even how fully we live our remaining years. But here's the hopeful truth. Once you recognize them, you can change course. At 60, 70, even 80, change is still possible. I've seen it with my own eyes. People who simply became aware, adjusted a few habits, and suddenly felt lighter, stronger, and more at peace. So today, let's learn together. And yes, let's smile a little too, because wisdom doesn't have to feel heavy. Now, let's begin. Mistake 1. Ignoring regular health checkups. This first mistake is quiet, but extremely dangerous. Skipping health checkups. Many people say, "I feel fine. Why go to the doctor?" But feeling fine doesn't always mean being fine. High blood pressure, blood sugar issues, heart problems, early warning signs of serious illness. They often show no symptoms at first. Skipping checkups is like driving without checking the dashboard. You don't see the warning lights until something breaks, and when that happens, treatment becomes harder. Sometimes too late. Prevention protects your future. Regular checkups, basic blood tests, heart and kidney monitoring, age-appropriate screenings. These small steps save years of suffering. Your body carried you through decades of life. Now it deserves care, attention, and respect. Never delay your health. Mistake 2. Cutting off social connections. This one surprises many people. Isolation. After retirement, some think silence equals peace. But long-term loneliness quietly harms both mind and body. Human connection nourishes the brain, strengthens the heart, and protects emotional health. Without it, energy fades, memory weakens, joy slowly disappears. Loneliness increases the risk of depression, heart disease, and cognitive decline. You don't need crowds. You need connection, a phone call, a visit, a community group, a shared laugh. Your mind stays sharp when you engage with others. Never isolate yourself. Connection keeps you alive inside. Mistake 3. Living without purpose. Purpose does not retire. Yet many people believe that after work ends, purpose ends too. That's a mistake. Purpose gives structure to days, meaning to mornings, energy to the soul. Without it, motivation fades. Life feels empty, even when everything looks fine. Purpose can be simple. Volunteering, teaching, gardening, helping, learning. When you feel useful, you feel alive. Your purpose may change with age, but it never disappears. Mistake 4. Ignoring mental health. Physical health often gets attention. Mental health often gets ignored. Stress, anxiety, grief, loneliness. They don't always show on the outside, but they quietly affect sleep, memory, energy, relationships, even immunity. The mind controls everything. Caring for mental health is not weakness, it is strength. Talking to someone you trust, staying socially engaged, practicing calm habits, seeking help when needed. All of this protects your quality of life. Your mind deserves as much care as your body. Mistake 5. Poor financial decisions or misplaced trust. Money mistakes hurt more in old age. Overspending, risky investments, trusting the wrong people. These decisions create stress that affects sleep, blood pressure, and peace of mind. Savings are not just money. They are independence, freedom, security. Be careful. Ask questions. Seek advice. Protect what you worked decades to build. Financial peace equals emotional peace. Mistake 6. Holding on to anger and old pain. Old grudges age the heart faster than time. Resentment doesn't stay in the past. It lives in the body. It raises stress, disrupts sleep, weakens health. Forgiveness is not for others, it is for you. Letting go doesn't erase the past. It releases you from carrying it. Peace begins when anger ends. Mistake 7. Becoming physically inactive. Movement keeps independence alive. Without regular activity, muscles weaken, balance fades, energy drops. This increases fall risk, illness, loss of confidence. You don't need intense exercise. Walking, stretching, light strength work, gentle movement. Consistency matters more than intensity. Movement feeds both body and mind. Mistake 8. Refusing to learn new things. The brain needs challenge at every age. When learning stops, decline begins. New skills, new hobbies, technology, books, puzzles. Learning keeps memory strong, confidence high. Life interesting. Curiosity keeps the mind young. Age is not a barrier to growth. Mistake 9. Neglecting emotional and spiritual preparation. This final mistake is deeply important. Preparing emotionally and spiritually for later life. Without reflection, without acceptance, without inner grounding, fear and restlessness grow. Peace doesn't come from avoiding life's reality. It comes from embracing it calmly. Gratitude, reflection, faith, meaning, these bring deep contentment. When the spirit is settled, life feels lighter. Final reflection. We've explored 9 mistakes that quietly damage life in old age, not to scare you, but to awaken you. Every day you are alive is a chance to choose better. You can still improve your health, reconnect with people, find purpose, learn, heal, and grow. Old age is not the end. It is the harvest, a time to enjoy wisdom, peace, presence, and love. Be kind to yourself. You've earned it. Protect your peace, nurture your body, calm your mind, and live gently, but fully. Your story is still being written, and the most meaningful chapters may still be ahead. Stay well, stay hopeful, and walk forward with quiet strength.